Yeah, folks, Quilly-Teen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Songs of Six. And I didn't realize how dynamic the world is in this game. This is wonderful. Honestly, I think I'm at a stage where I'm kind of more impressed by this than Dwarf Fortress, which feels sinful to say, but kind of feels true right now. Of course, I also have I don't know, thousands of hours in Dwarf Fortress, so maybe there's a little bit of a burnout aspect there. I don't know. But wow, I love the dynamic world over here. Anyway, ironically, once I finally get some inns up and I can get some money from tourists, there's no one to trade with anymore because everybody is dead. So we're going to try to go and do some attacks. One thing that I learned, if you go and click on one of these settlements, like Roveksti over here, which has been around for a while, we can check their garrisons. So there's this number here, but then there's also these guys. Does that add up to 197? I mean, I'm not mathing, but yeah, that looks about right. So we got a couple of garrisons over here, and I don't know if you can click on this. No, it looks like I can't for more info, but we can take a look at their specs a little bit. Right? It's interesting. Their melee training is capped at 15% and the archery as well. So I guess that's just where they've set it. They've got a little bit of armor and a little bit of spear. And then the numbers down below. In fact, if I go to my own, I guess I probably have to go to here for now. But if I go here and click, if I edit, there we go. Now I can get mouse overs for things. We can take a look at some of these specs. So we've got our offense, which is a 2.0. Dexterity, and it's the overall, that's the charge. And then we've got defense, block, formation, which I assume is probably fairly high because of the spears. Formation, yeah, and then the pierce damage. And then we've got a force value over here with some things. And then right over here is our pierce damage, which is a 1.0 currently. We have a little bit of armor, so 1.3 armor. We have no slash, but we do have 3.5 slash protection. Now, if we compare those numbers, we come back over here and check these guys out. They have less force, way less pierce. They do have a little bit of slash, but that is our best armor. Their pierce armor is very bad. And they have a little bit more slash armor, but we're not actually generating that kind of thing. And these guys are smaller, and the numbers are about the same. This is leading me to think that we can maybe take these guys. We're going to find out. That's the whole thing. This is the grand conclusion, possibly this video. Maybe we'll need a second one. I don't know. The grand conclusion of this campaign, and then we'll come back and we'll make a more organized city. And what I keep seeing online is so many people are like, yeah, I start building my military when I get to about 500 people and then go conquering. I'm like, oh. Okay, yeah, we waited a long time for that, but we were learning the other mechanics. So I'm thinking I can probably just shut down the inns because right now we don't need money. I don't know. I guess we'll go and do it. We do have some sick people, so there's a bit of a deficit over there, but should be okay. Just gotta move my mic. I don't know if that was noisy, but it was blocking my own view of things. Okay. As far as I can tell, because if I look at the army, right, it's no one over there. There is this recruit button, but recruit the local soldiers. Use up the conscripts pool of your realm, but we have no conscripts. I think the conscripts come from conquered stuff, maybe, because we have these guys. But I can send them out, and I think that's what we're doing. Send this division to join an army on the world map. Okay, we actually have a lot of rations, so that's good. Supplies morale, so they would like booze, which we don't have available for you. Does that get sent out immediately? Well, of course, hold on. We're not going to have booze. We have no one to trade with, and we've got our taverns shut down. So, okay. We have to go and open up some trade by virtue of having someone to kill here. So let's go and send these guys out. Attach them to Army 1. And then division is currently attached to the World Army 1. It must be must be recalled in order to be edited. Okay, that seems fine. Have you actually disappeared? Or we might see some people move out. There we go. These guys are moving out. I love that every single person in this is an actual physical entity on the map. There's no approximation of your population, right? Which is often the case in a lot of city builders. And to be fair, whether we're playing a SimCity or City Skylines or something like that, you're not simulating a million pops, right? In a metropolis or anything like that. That's not possible at this time. Not with in any way that's interesting, right? Like you can simulate it in terms of just the math of it, really, but to have the actual people move around on the map is not really viable. But the scale, I can't believe how well this game runs, given the scale that it's in. The optimization, and I really do think this is such a good poster child for Java because it's programmed in Java. For all I know, it's got modules and something else. I don't know. But like Java's got this reputation for being slow. Lots of different languages have reputations for being slow. And of course, I'm not talking about JavaScript here. Non-programmers may not quite be aware of the difference between the two. Although even JavaScript, you can do some impressive stuff in it. You just have to be much more aware of memory management, because even though it's memory management is automatic in those languages, garbage collection and overhead like that is a huge issue. So you still have to be aware, even if you're not manually freeing things exactly the same way. And anyway, I'm just in awe about this stuff here. If it's Java, I must be able to like decompile it a little bit, right? Poke at the code, learn? I don't know. Anyway, what happens if we look at the world map now? We've got an army here. And no soldier. Oh, there we go! They're starting to arrive! Huzzah! What's that button? Raiding. When raiding, an army will plunder the region they're in, gaining resources and slaves. Of course, it will not be appreciated by the owner. Sure. Stop, disband. I guess that's one of the things we could do with money, is mercenaries. Well, almost. Okay. Have your city troops join this army. Oh, the army's parked on a city. I wonder if I'd hit this, if it would have done the same thing as I just did. That might be the case. If I hit it now, yeah, there's nothing to do. I bet you I could have done it that way previously. Okay. So, do I close the inns? Free them up a few more people. I don't know, maybe we'll need the mercs. Yeah, even running, whatever. I like inns. It's always fun to make in Dwarf Fortress as well. Sure, why not? Herbs are there. At least we've banked plenty of those. I don't know that we'll get more, but I mean, this is a lot of herbs for what we use it for. Okay, let's go to top speed for a sec here. And I don't know if I can tell when it's fully reinforced. I'm also wondering if I can start moving this army as is, and they'd still be reinforcing. 163. Okay, it looks. Oops, that's the wrong button. Different games have different speed controls. There it is. It feels like I'm watching or listening rather to microwave popcorn, because they're like, you know, they set an approximate time, or they're always like, wait until, you know, a second or two has gone by between kernel pops, and that's when the time. So you're like waiting. Is there another one? Is there another one? I know. Okay, so you're selected. Although I'm selecting the division within. Sign, disband, no. Click and drag a unit to rearrange it in the army. Hold left shift to select several units. Okay. Wait, hold on. Do I build catapults here? Can be mounted on walls or on the ground. Can fire at enemies. Need stone and manpower to operate. It's manned by civilians through the battle UI. When used in the world map, unless an army is fortified, only half the catapults will be present in the battle. What happens if I ooh. But I mean, we should have these resources. Oh, did I ever employ? Oh my God, the army supply depot is not employed. Do that and listen. Max priority. Get some people over here. Brawl, sure, whatever. Get some people over here. Oh man, I'm so sorry, my people, that we didn't get this sorted out. Yeah, the army probably doesn't have its material. And it'll need the food. Okay, good. Okay, workload is a little lower, but I'm actually sort of surprised about that. Oh, they take clothes as well. Okay. Okay, and then if I pop back over here, how do I tell if you've got your equipment? Ah, well, you can see the leather armor, the shield, the spear currently at 0. And yeah, we have no pierce right now. Okay. So they're definitely still equipping now. I don't know if it would have made a difference if I had this set up before. I'll work within the radius. I mean, they seem to be doing stuff. Priority. I mean, I could set pull sources here for things. Oh yeah, the import depots. I mean, if there's anything there, but you would have collected that anyway. Okay, you're getting some machinery. There we go. This is going to be for our catapults, which I don't even know if we need. I wonder, if I check this, do I know if they've got fortifications? Area, warmth, climate, numbers, it's religion, resources. Right. Support towards majesty. Oh, yeah, that's something that we can... Oh, this would be the thing that we could do. Well, it's fine. We're not going to worry about rebellion here because it's sort of the end of a thing. I think there's also something you can do where you send emissaries and it helps give you a little bit of intel on things. Okay, what do we have here? Health? Morale is 100% currently. Is that your effective strength? There's no tooltip on this, which is a little bit rude. Supplies. 15% of maybe capacity or what you're looking for. Clothing. Consuming soldiers. Weird there's not a cap there. Essential supply for the affected soldiers. Low stocks will lead 50% poor health and desertion. Minimum, maximum, stored. Okay, that's capped. So blue line there is good. This one here is at 0. And I guess we don't need these. Oh, there's a little line there. I wonder what this little ticky of a line represents in that. I don't know if that's like the you need to be above this line to be okay kind of thing. Oops. Come on. I wonder if there's hotkeys rather than tabbing through those. If there's maybe a hotkey to do it. No work within radius. You don't have the stuff. I'm a little confused about the spears. Like, if I go... Sure, I don't need to do this, but if I say you're pulling from there... Stored 0. Deliveries underway. I don't understand. We have 1,000 spears here. Why for you not grab spears? Need a delivery 1,000, possible 1,000. Delivery underway 0. Neither the source nor destination room have crates available. There's only one thing. I wonder, are they having to set up? Oh. Okay. 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 I think we can see it here. They're having to set up the box, then presumably load the box, then go. Yeah, this is nice and green now, so that's working now. Okay. Do you need other resources? Like, are you looking... I mean, you've got the beasts. I don't know if there's other resources that you need to make this function, and if that's the blocker. Furniture's there. Why the spears are still like... Maybe I just haven't gotten around to it? There we go. Okay, you're grabbing some more stuff. Okay. All right, we've got green rations. These things are being met. Rations there. That's okay. Just waiting for the spears. We don't have enough body armor. But yeah, without trade, that's not going to happen. But we've got the pokey things. Send pokey things to the army, please. Maybe this should be much bigger. I don't know. Maybe we almost want this big enough so you've got one slot for everything we'd want to send. Because then they can send more in parallel instead of like kind of serially what's going on here. Workload's going up. I was gonna say I could manually add more people, but I don't think that's gonna make the difference here because I don't think that's the deal breaker. I don't think that's the choke point. What is the yellow flag? No work within radius. So you say. Again, a little confused about the spear situation. They're right there. I'm assuming I just have to be patient and let this chooch. Suppose I could go and cancel the army's allocation of shields since you clearly never have any, and because we don't produce any, and maybe that's interrupting things. It doesn't make any sense. The fact that we don't have shields doesn't feel like it's a blocker because they're grabbing other things. I just don't know why they haven't grabbed the spears or the armor, which again are both literally there. But there we go. That's green again, and then that. I suspect it's full, and you're gonna ship it out, rebuild it. Now it's going green. Yeah, okay. Quill, just settle down. Just be patient, my dude. You will. It'll happen. We'll get to go and like poke people, stick people with the pokey end, or whatever that line is. Sure. Okay, sick people have gone down, which is good. We still have the pop dropped a little bit throughout all that. And some people are leaving. Actually, our loyalty's not fantastic, but if we get some conquest going, they'll love that. We need weapons for it, though. Please. Could be that the people coming from here are from far away. I mean, workload there. Actually, commute is fine. All right. green. Okay. Yeah, okay, you're going across town to pick up a bunch of furniture is what's going on. I'm wondering, like, it's possible we don't need the siege equipment at all. I have no idea, right? That's what we're doing as a learning thing here. Oh, we're full of cotton. We've got no one to sell to. Maybe I should close down one of my onxes. I think I will. I mean, there's hardly any people that work here. Wait. What? I must have been in a weird mode. There you go, onks. Yeah, all right. I'll turn you off. Free up a few. I mean, the meat's also nice. I'm gonna turn this one off too. Oh. Okay. Free up a few workers. We still have the priority here, which I think makes a lot of sense. Okay, looks like they're capping out on their furniture target now. Presumably after this, they're gonna go for, I don't know, all the gears, because why not? I just want to go kill people. Why doesn't the game let me do exactly what I want all the time without having to think about it? Yeah, you haven't had anything delivered yet. I mean, I feel bad that you're out there. I'm wondering if I had turned this on first, would they have pre-collected things even though there was no army on the map? My instinct is that this might be static until then. I guess, you know what? Just in the interest of time, we're going to build a second one of those. I might have been able to share a bit of a wall. I didn't even check there, but... Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oops. Let's get out of this mode, please. Oh, wait, there we go. Finally some spears. I think I'm still going to go and build this one. And the idea is supporting a little bit more in parallel for the setup. I mean, hopefully these guys mostly run idle. I'm wondering, like, if I don't have an army in the map, it probably goes down to one. It probably keeps one token one on, but we could even turn it off. Or, you know, keeping one person here ready might be good. Especially if they preload wagons. That might be wonderful. What are the crosses here? Maybe weapons? Maybe it's supposed to be a sword? Could be that. Okay, insufficient workers. Yeah, but you still have the high priority, which is fine. And I'm still gonna... I'll do this, but I'll cancel this. This, remove, click there, grab from there. That's all green and good. Excellent. Wonder why it... I mean, this one here might be closer to these two. I guess no, they're both closer to these two. That's why it's doing that. I mean, it looks closer this way, but by a walking path, yeah, the two import depots are legitimately closer to one another. So that's okay. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll just get this to accelerate a little bit more. So I guess... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, both of the army depots show a similar... They're the same view over here. So that's, I guess, global demand. Okay. And yeah, loading things up, getting ready to ship them out. And yeah, I'm happy to have a pair of these now. Super screenshot! Still haven't picked up the armor. That's obvious. Well, this is an exciting video. Mass emigration. I know, you guys are cranky. I'm sorry! We'll go kill people soon. Yeah, happiness is low and everything is dropping, and then wrongful death and everyone is sick. Yeah. Doing a little bit more recruit work over here, which is still fine. I guess no one's doing any training. It is just filling in some gaps or something at this point. Okay. Spears. We've got some of the armor. There we go. Yeah, we got no more armor stored. I propose... Okay, they're doing one last machinery thing for the catapults. Now, I'm assuming we don't have to be parked in the city for this. I could probably start moving, is going to be my guess here. So, Army 1. Now let's check out your stats here. There you go. You've got combat stats now. Do I... Oh, besiege. Click. Okay, it's click, not right click. You're on the move. Good. And yeah, I'm assuming the supply caravans can still reach you on the map. I mean, depending on how long the siege is. Oh, we got a battle immediately. Okay. Our mighty forces are about to engage an enemy host. What are your orders? Is it? I wonder if this is people or combat strength. Looks like 188 people is based on this, right? It looks like we have 180 dudes, which has nothing to do with punching strength. Balance. Is this balance in pure numbers, or are they actually predicting these guys might be... I don't know. We're going to command. I'm sure in the future I'm going to do a lot of boring auto stuff. Because I like to play an emperor, not a general. But let's see how badly I can muck this about. We only have one army. It's just a spear wall. It would be lovely to have some archers put behind there. Whoa. What is that? Start. Restart. Retreat. When enemies are standing by the throne, this timer will tick down, and once it reaches 0, the battle will be lost. Oh, okay. So we both have a throne to defend? That's exciting. I have a catapult. I wonder if I can hit the... So my theory here, to start off with, is I'm just going to sit here. I think we want a tight formation, good in melee, which is what we've got. We've got a spear wall. When soldiers in position, they'll break it and go chase enemy soldiers or riders. Morale will be very weak when doing this. Okay, so I don't have that on, so that's good. Charge, I don't think I want. Guard. When in guard, soldiers maintain formation in battle and stay on the defensive. That sounds like what we want. And then, there we go. I was going to say, there's a thingy here. I don't know how much depth I want with this setup versus whatever. I kind of feel like I'm going to go a little denser. There. A little wider than before. Run. Stop. Okay. I'm going to start here with the assumption they're going to have to come at me because we're going to be flinging big rocks at them. No, not attack building. Okay, right click to dismiss that. Okay. Bombard building. When enabled, range units will stay put and only attack targets that are within range. Stop all division. Okay, can I be like, kill this guy? This might not attack regular units. To position your troops, left click on the ground and hold. To add troops to your... Right, okay. To attack any division, left click on it. If range, to attack an enemy division melee, select all division. Ooh. What are these lines? Are those the angles that you can attack? Oh, in a range. Okay, I'm thinking... Oh, hey, look at that. Okay. If I go... I wonder how long it takes to land. They're definitely coming at me. I'm assuming range, out of range, out of range. There. Are you flinging rocks? Are you doing anything? Oh! Oh, we fell short. Damn it, get better at it. I wonder if that's something we can train. I mean, these are civilian. Yeah. Maybe it's just a RimWorld mortar situation. Like, they're going to frustrate the heck out of me. But every now and again... They'll kill something. Ooh. Ooh. That's an interesting angle change. Okay. Hopefully you're tiring yourself out. Reload. Oh, there's the reloading time. Okay, we might not get a second attack in this. And actually, is there a min-range? There's a min-range, so it would not surprise me if these guys get inside the min-range. Oh! Hold on. What? No. That was amazing. Okay, and then... Interesting. Are you doing a little flanky flank? Pause a sec. Select you. Yep. So, the catapult... I mean, I guess what I could do with the catapult... Oh, it doesn't look like I can move you. Okay, you're static. Fair, fine. Okay. Let's go. Rearrange. You might be waiting for these little stragglers. There it is. Okay. I don't know if moving is going to break things, if I want to just stand still. Stay on the defensive. Let's just see what happens, I guess. Okay, some people are going for the throne. Oh no, they're coming from behind, which I don't love. I have no idea to judge what's happening, so that's great. Can't double check my army's stats, it looks like. I mean, I'm happy I splatted a bunch of these guys. Okay, I kind of feel like a lot of our people aren't engaging, so I'm going to say attack. There you go. Wrap around here, maybe. I don't know that that's happening, but hopefully more people have been sent in here. Oh, why are you moving that way? That seems odd to me. I really was expecting sort of a bit of a wraparound, but I guess maybe... I don't know if I should be loose formation. I don't know if I should be loose formation or not. I mean, tight formation feels right with this. It'd be a lot better if we had archers behind this. Then this would be crazy, although I don't know about how archers firing into melee like this works. Certainly when I've played Total War, that has resulted in a lot of my own units being killed, which is always funny, but it might not be what we're looking for. I'm going to speed up. Doesn't feel like there's much for me to do at this time. So that went down a little bit. I have no idea how to judge what the other side is doing. I mean, they're physically being pushed a little bit. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't like that not everyone is attacking, but I'm guessing they sort of maybe are collapsing back in if any of my people drop. Oh, are they breaking or... These... Oh, we are being attacked from behind. Okay, some of them are going off over here or for the throne, so we got to take a look at the throne countdown. I might have to go and chase these guys. Enemies standing behind the throne. Timer will tick down. Okay, it's not actually ticking down. They're just charging from behind here. We can go chasing enemy soldiers or riders. Morale will be very weak. I don't like that. Charge. Soldiers will not have a lot of defense, but have a lot of extra force when colliding. So it's scaring the enemy forces. Some of them are facing backwards a little there, so... Okay. I maybe should have been better off having 2 armies of 100 rather than one of 200, so that we could do a little bit of, like, the flanking kind of thing. Not exactly a hammer and anvil kind of stuff, but no, that's not what I want to do. Like, can I just select some of these guys? No. We really do select them as a whole unit. All right, well, let's speed things up. I'm going to go to super high speed. It looks like we just keep pushing them back, which I'm assuming generally means we're hitting them harder than they're hitting us. This guy's still asking for them. Did they just break? Okay, I think their big army just broke. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Victory! I like that you can restart. We lost 15 people to their 185. All right, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that went well. Congratulations, everybody. We done did it. Click to continue. The gods have smiled upon your name. Victory is ours, and our foe has been beaten. Prisoners. I think we want to be chivalrous, right? Is what the humans wanted. Now, prisoners with jobs do sound kind of handy. But I think we'll go and do this, because I think our humans want to be chivalrous. Our goal isn't to get prisoners here. Our goal is to go and basically set up a vassal over here. We'll be like, listen, we're going to stop killing your dudes, but you got to pay us taxes and send us stuff. Oh, city of Roveksti has been captured, so no siege. Maybe they didn't have walls. Like, these guys have walls, or maybe it's because they have no army left. What shall be the fate of its citizens? Enslave, line the puppet. Is this a toggle? Okay, these are toggles, so we don't have to pick one of these at the top. Okay, so if we did this, we'd get a bunch of prisoners, a lot of prisoners. We could loot and get some stone. Now that would lead to negative chivalry, sure. And then deaths. I'm assuming deaths in the city as we're going and plundering rather than our own deaths. Devastation comes from military action. Devastated regions produce less. Slower population takes 2 years to subside, so that would go up a lot. That wouldn't, but there'd be more deaths, and we could raise 100% devastation. Okay, I don't think I'm hitting any of those buttons. So we've occupy, take full control of this region. Puppet, install a puppet regime. New faction will be created, which will be long indebted to you. I'm gonna occupy. Okay, now they're upsetty spaghetti for some reason. Squeeze the settlement for what it's got, instantly delivering the goods, but devastating the region and upsetting the population. Okay. We have a lot of different numbers. Very low support. Given a to enemy at this info. That's not what I was looking for, but okay. Nothing out of the ordinary is having an effect. If I like position my soldiers here, I wonder if that helps to keep these guys a little bit more like placated. Persecution, exile, massacre. Okay. Hang on, there's some extra things here. This is workforce. Can use to construct run buildings in a region. Government points. Main currency to build your realm with, gained by assigning nobles to government duties. Duties. Raid security. Devastation, right? The support is low. Conscripts. We get conscripts here. Okay. Regions in trouble, population design declining. Regions can be upgraded. What? Where? How? What? Who? Buildings. Click to construct. Oh. City Hall. Enables basic reform, boost population. I can't do the others because we don't have a workforce. How come we don't have workforce? Are they all rebelling? Current target, or are people going to move away? Used. Species biome. What's going on here? Why? Growth. Okay. Now. Toggle battle mode. Toggle view, right? That's what we're using. Potential problems. Some grids are stored accessibly. Yeah, no kidding, huh? I know, it's been a problem throughout. Player right, okay. There's nothing here, I think. We have 0 defense at home. I should probably bring my troops home. Okay. How do we do that? I don't know if this band is right. Is it going to send these guys home is the question. Okay, if I move the army back to my capital, I wonder if that'll boost my strength. Haven controlled. We now have under our control a haven. Havens are bastions containing powerful races that you can sway to your cause if you fulfill their requirements. The who with the what now? Okay. We do have the defense here. Okay. Now, one thing I don't know is, like, do I want to keep my army on the world map? Or would I be better off keeping it at home? Sorry. Or, like, yeah. Like, sorry. Do I want to keep my troops in this army? Or do I want to keep the troops as people in the city? These people in the city are passively giving me the defense, which is nice. And this didn't open up a trade possibility. And I'm assuming what we need is we need to construct some things here to get some resources, which currently we don't have the ability to do. Okay, I might have to put a little cut in here. What do I do now? I'm like, what's that thing that people say? It's like, oh, I'm like the dog who just caught the car or something. I don't know what to do anymore. Is that a line from... That's a Joker kind of line from The Dark Knight. He says something like that. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm feeling like right now. I'm like, good, I have successfully taken over a city. I have no idea what to do with it right now. I'm going to put a pin here. We're going to come back next episode. And I think next episode will be the finale of this particular run. And we will put all these things into practice on the next run. And I am thinking the tilapia because I was very tempted to do it this time. And I think I was mostly scared of like having to do round buildings. And I realized that like roundness is actually shockingly kind of easy to achieve. Because these are this is a very round building. This is a square building. For those of you who don't remember that episode. Where's, wait. This is a square building. This is a round building. We're just gonna leave it there. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.